wondering when you're going to show up.
Thank you so much for doing this interview and showing me around campus.
Yeah, of course. Glad to do it.
We're going to start off really simple. Who are you?
Well, my name is Jordan Yocum, and I'm originally from a suburb of Chicago.
Wow, that's pretty far from Oahu, huh?
Yeah, flying out here in August was not only my first time in Hawaii, but my first time on a plane.
Wow, well, we will definitely get back to that later.
Sounds good.
Okay, buckle up. It's time to get into the meat of the interview. Are you ready?
Yeah, shoot.
Why are you interested in being a community advisor at Hawaii Pacific University?
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said you were going to get straight into it. Okay. When I was younger, my brother was an RA at his college, and he told my entire family about how he loved it. I've always looked up to my brother and wanted to be just like him in every way. And so during my first week of school, it was decided. I was going to apply as soon as I could. And the way each CA was able to put as much effort as they wanted to create their own community in their dorm, I was interested immediately.
So you're interested in building a community?
Absolutely. I've always been an extroverted, happy-go-lucky person, and my creativity is definitely my strongest skill. This is why I feel I would be a really good fit for a CA welcoming students into the community and the college environment.
You seem like you have some experience with this.
It's funny you say that. I was on my high school's theater board and freshman mentoring program.
Nice. So Jordan, what do you believe are the benefits of living on campus in a collegiate residential community?
Well, let me answer that question once we get up to my favorite spot. Okay, now we're here. What was the question again?
What do you believe are the benefits of living on campus in a collegiate residential community?
Well, honestly, I feel like there are way more than I can come up with right now.
What do you mean?
Well, in terms of first-hand experiences, I know a lot of different people who live at the Ala Moana apartments, and I feel a little bad for them at times the way they talk about it.
Why do you feel bad?
Well, they don't have the same sense of community that we have here at the dorms, and they don't have the school spirit or sport that we have. You don't know how to appreciate the little things in your everyday life until you realize some people don't have them.
What little things?
Well, like when you go to fill up your laundry card and there's an event in the student center that you can just join in and make new friends. When you go to the dining hall and sit with a huge group of people who you haven't seen in weeks because your schedules don't line up. When you're having a bad day and you're walking down to the lanai to study and Chemo picks you up and gives you a ride.
Wow, you make Loa sound pretty special.
Oh, it is. Before I came to Hawaii, I had never even seen mountains before.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. When I visited the campus before moving in, I immediately fell in love. My mom told me a story after the first month of school, and she said she was really worried about me being so far, and she was looking at pictures she had taken when she dropped me off, and she had said I had never looked happier than the first time I walked around Loa. And she was right. I'm the happiest I've ever been on this campus, and I don't think any apartment or ATM or even Park Shore would live up to this.
So Loa's like your home?
Loa is my home. I will forever be grateful for everything and everyone this campus has brought into my life. I hope to become a CA here to find a way to give all that back and all the love it has brought me to the class of incoming students.
Wow, sounds like you'd be a really passionate CA.
Wow, thank you so much, completely unbiased interviewer.
Well, HPU isn't like any other school in the world. It is on the most beautiful island in the world with some of the richest culture on the planet. Can you tell me how you actively promote the values of Hawaii Pacific University in your everyday life?
For any of the viewers who don't know, aloha, pono, and kuleana are the values we promote here at HPU.
Yeah, so since the only people watching this videos are hiring all the CAs, I think they're familiar with the three values.
Stick to the script.
Okay. How do you promote these values?
I spread aloha when I never pick sides when my friends fight, or when I compliment as many people as I can in a day, or when I try to make a new friend every day I'm here. When I don't rush things and I let things fall in place when they should.
What about Pono?
This is what I bring to the table when I'm hired at a job. I have a strong set of morals which I've become even more aware of in my ethics class I'm taking this semester. I'm a strong believer in honesty and being forthright. And as a CA, I would use this to solve conflicts and organize the dorm.
And Kuleana?
This means responsibility and rights. This is one of the most important skills you can have as a CA. They're responsible for an entire building of people, and you need to be a strong and organized leader to do this.
Okay, Jordan, I know we've been joking around a lot, but I have a question for you that I need you to answer in all seriousness.
I'm ready.
If you were selected to be a CA here, how would you incorporate justice, equity, and diversity and inclusion in the community advisor position?
These are all things that are very important to me. Justice and equity go hand in hand in my eyes. Justice is always important to be brought to any situation when you are in a position of power. Equity is very necessary. I would make it a goal to be as close as possible to all the students I'm responsible for. But it's human nature that some of them might not be interested in befriending their CA. This is totally okay. It is situations just like this when their relationship with me should have no effect with any of the issues that we're solving together.
That's true. It's really important not to pick favorites or hold any prejudice. What about diversity and inclusion?
Diversity and inclusion is something that is an umbrella term for so many different things. A big thing that comes to my mind is sexuality and gender identity. I'm a bisexual woman, and I have formed communities of friends around me who directly reflect all my values. My whole life, I've loved and been loved by many different kinds of unique people, and I've been taught to see people for who they are. Someone's pronouns, sexual identity, gender identity, race, and cultures are all keystone parts of their identity.
Where's the line between your sexuality being a part of your identity and not wanting to be judged and labeled for that instead of who you are?
This is a really good question, and I spent my entire childhood debating this. There were times where I didn't want it to have any part of how people viewed me, and there were times where I lost myself in trying to center my entire identity around it. I found a balance between the two, and I convey that to people around me, and in turn, I'm always open and ready to learn about other people's cultures and what it means to them.
What about inclusion?
I have no room for hate or bigotry in my life. If there's one thing I don't have any problems with, it's that. I would be so grateful for the opportunity to be in charge of one of those dorms down there and be able to spread the mantra of love and inclusion that I've spent my entire life working on.
Can you truly understand inclusion while never having been discriminated against due to your race?
I have no way of truly understanding the struggle of being targeted because of my race, but I have my own experiences with other struggles and have shared experiences with all of my friends and family who do struggle with racism, and I feel that I could be of help in supporting a community and keeping it a safe place.
I have one more question for you, Jordan.
Okay.
What does the Hawaii Loa campus mean to you?
With the risk of sounding overly dramatic, and I know it will, everything. I will forever be grateful for this campus, and I thought about doing my interview with you guys on the beach or down the streets of Kailua, or even taking you along with me on the bus while running errands. But I realized there's no better place to ask to be considered to be a CA than the whole reason I wanted to be a CA in the first place. Loa has helped me grow so much in just one school year, and it would mean the world to me to be able to share my love for this campus with the incoming students and help share as much love as possible before the dorms are torn down.
Okay, Jordan, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. I gotta go edit this footage really quick before the video deadline.
Okay, that's not true. I take all credit for the script and the entire video.